Marvel may have the live-action world on lock, but DC's got the touch when it comes to animated fun. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 DC animated movies.
And I'm not gonna abandon a friend in need, man or woman.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking through DC's vast library of animated feature films for the best of the best. Just so you know, we will be including both direct-to-video and theatrically released movies.
Where's the Joker?
Number 10, Justice League: Crisis on Two Earths.
You did what?
You want to watch your tone.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. I just don't understand how you could let them go free.
The crime syndicate of Earth 3 may have set its sights on taking over Earth 1, but they gotta get past the Justice League first. And who wouldn't want to watch a titanic slugfest between two super teams? By featuring some truly terrifying crime syndicate villains, Crisis on Two Earths makes us realize how scary it is that such wicked and evil versions of our beloved heroes exist. Especially Owlman, as voiced by James Woods.
Once completed, the QED will give us life and death power over the entire planet.
Originally, this film was envisioned as a transition tale between the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited television shows. While the project eventually evolved into something different, the results were nothing short of epic. Number 9, Batman Year One.
Selena, it's Batman!
The legend of Gotham's Dark Knight starts here. Returning home after more than a decade away, Bruce Wayne begins his lifelong crusade to end the corruption and crime wave infesting Gotham. Adapted from the celebrated Frank Miller storyline, Batman Year One not only fleshes out the beginnings of Bruce Wayne's crime-fighting career, but also the rise of other characters in the Batman legend.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, sure.
Jim Gordon, Selena Kyle, and Harvey Dent are only a few of the faces you'll notice in this skillfully animated adaptation. It's a gritty beginning for one of DC's most beloved superheroes, and it's an incredible thrill to enjoy. Number 8, Wonder Woman.
I found myself saying a little prayer for you last night.
Following a fateful meeting with pilot Steve Trevor, Diana, Princess of Themyscira, becomes the Amazonian ambassador to the world of men.
This is too good to be true. And it is.
As Ares, god of war, sets his sights on the conquest of this realm, Diana must transform from peacemaker to warrior princess as the mighty Wonder Woman. This movie features just about everything we could want in a Wonder Woman movie. A fast-paced story, some intense action sequences of Amazonian badassery, and brilliant chemistry between Diana and Steve, thanks to voice actors Kerry Russell and Nathan Fillion. In short, it is a wonder to behold.
I don't even know how to sword fight.
Neither do they.
Number 7, Justice League: The New Frontier.
So it's your choice now. Me or the city?
When a menace from beyond the stars threatens 1950s Earth, a group of individuals with special powers and abilities must come together to defend the planet.
All of you remember, today there are no Democrats, no Republicans.
The New Frontier is an interesting look at comic book history and the introduction of superheroes into everyday society. From the cool 1950s atmosphere to the retro character designs of artist Darwin Cook, who also wrote the film based on his own miniseries, it's an adventure film as well as a proper nod to the golden and silver ages of comics. If you're a lifelong comic book fan, The New Frontier is a film you owe it to yourself to see.
Well, it's okay, but real men wear pants.
Number 6, Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. After a 35-year absence, the clown prince of crime suddenly returns to Gotham, directly targeting Bruce Wayne.
Hello, Batman.
The new Batman, Terry McGinnis, must learn the horrifying truth behind the final battle between Bruce and his arch-nemesis. In keeping with a Batman story, Return of the Joker doesn't skimp on the darkness, which actually led to 2 different versions of the film.
That evens things up a little.
The original uncut edition is filled to the brim with some of the most intense images ever seen in a Batman cartoon. Too intense even for broadcast. Each version is worth checking out, as both have the same awesome storytelling action, and Mark Hamill behind the mic as the Joker.
All of you, a disgrace to the name Joker.
Number 5. AllStar Superman.
It's like 100 billion nuclear bombs exploding every second.
After being fatally poisoned by solar radiation, Superman prepares for his final days, while Lex Luthor makes plans to speed up the Man of Steel's demise.
You knuckle-dragging morons. It was almost too easy.
It's always scary to think of a world without Superman.
One can only hope it's proportional.
However, if All-Star Superman shows us anything, it's that the inevitability of death never dampens the spirit of the last son of Krypton. The film speaks to the heart of Superman, showing us his eternal optimism and perseverance. Backed by quality animation and smart writing, this may be a more reflective film compared to the others on this list, but ultimately, it's a heartfelt celebration of one of the greatest superheroes of all time.
Come on, we're going dancing.
Number 4. Batman, Under the Red Hood.
Let's try and clear this up, okay, Pumpkin?
When the mysterious Red Hood begins running amok in Gotham, Batman is forced to confront one of the darkest moments of his life.
He's calling himself the Red Hood. What do you know about it?
Based on the A Death in the Family and Under the Red Hood story arcs, this flick presents viewers with a study of Batman never seen before. We get to see the guilt and emotional torment he's been unable to shake after losing partner Jason Todd, also known as the Second Robin. It's a poignant tale, but also an exciting one, with some of the best action in the DCAU films to date. You may come out with a whole new appreciation of The Dark Knight after checking this one out.
Yes.
Number 3. Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox.
But no matter how fast you run, you can't save everyone.
The world is on the brink of collapse. Atlantis and the Amazons are at war, and Barry Allen has no powers. Talk about a nightmare for the Flash.
So this little reunion is about revenge?
Not really. I think you's just a bonus part of the job.
Based on Jeff Johns' limited series, this adaptation takes the source material's nail-biting intensity and manages to go one step further in some aspects. The origins of Flashpoint Batman and the coldness of Flashpoint Wonder Woman are some of the darkest moments seen in a DCAU film yet. Yeah, time paradoxes don't get much worse than this. But what's more, much like the comic, the Flashpoint Paradox also serves as a setup for the new shared universe of animated DC films.
It's Batman. Seriously, Batman. Oh, he's older than I thought.
Number 2. Batman, The Dark Knight Returns.
These are scary times, and the mutants, they're not like the usual street crooks.
Unable to stand what Gotham has become since he retired, Bruce Wayne returns to the crime-fighting scene as the Batman. Joined by a new Robin, Bruce launches a new reign of terror, one that strikes fear into the heart of Gotham and raises concerns for his once closest friends. It was the adaptation everyone had been waiting for, and it was so epic that it was split into 2 parts. Frank Miller's legendary miniseries got the star treatment here. The animation was faithful to his art style, and they even got RoboCop himself, Peter Weller, to voice the Dark Knight. Plus, we got the throwdown between Batman and Superman we all really wanted to see. Welcome back, Mr. Wayne.
Dick called it the Batmobile.
Sir!
Something a kid would say.
Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
If you're giving it out, heave a chunk my way,
You wish. Shake a boomerang at the shot guy.
I asked him to consult because his father did so much work in the field.
Since Dad passed, I'm the world's ranking expert in multi-dimensional interface.
Hey! What is wrong with you?
That is very dangerous.
Number 1. Batman, Mask of the Phantasm.
Your angel of death awaits.
Framed for the deaths of Gotham's mob bosses, Batman must not only confront a shadowy assassin, but also his own origins, the love of his life, and the Joker. There's so much this movie gets right that we can't discuss everything here. In a nutshell, it's all the amazing animation, writing, and voice acting from the people who brought you Batman the Animated Series taken to the next level. It's action-packed, but very deep. It's adult, but can be enjoyed by all ages.
It has to do with the gangster murders, doesn't it?
Many consider Mask of the Phantasm to be the greatest Batman movie of all time, even more than The Dark Knight. How can we not award it our number 1 spot for that accolade alone?
Gasp! Can it be? Old Sally, the Weezer for less
extra!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.